Today I'm joined by a college writing professor and yoga director, Dr. Jennifer Consilio. First question, what influenced you to go down the path of teaching?
Gosh, that's kind of a tough question. I have always loved teaching in any capacity. I started teaching dance when I was 11 years old and taught all throughout college and during my graduate degrees, and all throughout I also taught swim lessons. So I've been teaching my entire life, and I started teaching college writing when I started my master's program, and I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do. I just knew I loved writing, and the second I stepped in the classroom I knew that teaching writing was something that I wanted to do for the rest of my life.
Which class do you enjoy teaching more, college writing or your yoga class?
I like teaching both of them, but I guess for very different reasons. Writing is, I guess, my first love. I love teaching any writing class, whether it's college writing or whether it's advanced writing classes. I love working with students and helping them to strengthen their writing. I also like teaching yoga because it's something that's different. It can be a little bit more hands-on. And yoga classes at Lewis University, I get a chance to teach faculty, staff, and students all in the same place and get a chance to get to know students and colleagues who I wouldn't normally get to know in other arenas. So I like them both for very different reasons.
Did you play any sports in either college or high school?
I did not. I danced all throughout high school. I started dancing when I was 3 years old. I did tap, jazz, ballet, and modern. So I did that every single day after school. I danced from 4 p.m. till 8 or 9 p.m. every single day, so that was my extracurricular activity.
Sounds pretty committed. Who is your favorite singer or band?
That's a tough one. I guess it depends on the genre. I am a humongous Bob Dylan fan. I've seen Bob Dylan a million different times, so I really, really love him. I also love Tori Amos. And pretty much any rock and roll, but Bob Dylan is probably my top.
On your typical Sunday, what are you most likely spending your time doing?
It probably depends on the time of year. I love sports, so if it's during football season or during hockey season, you'll probably see me watching some sports. The Pittsburgh Penguins is my favorite hockey team, and they often play on Sundays, so I watch them. If not, I'm always watching Sunday football. If it's nice outside, I really like to go out and grill outside at the lake. In the city, I live in the city of Chicago, and it's a great place to go to be outside, and I like to jog outside, run outside, so being outside, and if I'm not outside, then I'm usually watching some sports.
Is there anything that people wouldn't know about you just from your appearance?
I guess most people probably don't always know that I'm a yoga teacher, and most people don't realize that I started off college as a dance major. I really didn't know at first that I would end up going to school to become an English professor. I started off college as a dance major and planned on trying my luck in New York when I was younger, and my life obviously went a very different path.
And what is your favorite part about teaching here at Lewis?
Probably working with the students. I love being in the classroom. I love working with students. I'm now work here at the Writing Center, and I get a chance to train and work with the tutors. So any chance I have to work with students and help them strengthen their writing abilities is perfect for me.
What's your favorite recreational activity?
Okay. I like being really active. So yoga is definitely up there. Anytime I can be active is great. I like to kickbox, to run, to jog, Pilates, so I like to run outside, so anything I get a chance to be outside is good.
And finally, are you a Cubs or a Sox fan?
I'm a Cubs fan. I live on the north side. I often go to Cubs games, so I'm definitely a Cubs fan.
It's good to hear. Me too. And thanks for your time, Dr. Jen. And see everybody next time.
Okay.